want to be self-employed. You want to work for yourself, you want to have your own business, but you're scared because jobs feel secure and having your own business feels insecure. You're definitely going to want to stay and hear this. Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm a certified life and business coach and the owner of Intuitive Edge Coaching and Intuitive Edge Creative LLC based in Los Angeles, California. And today I want to talk about the idea that jobs provide security. That sounds like a duh, right? It's almost like, well, of course jobs provide security. What are you talking about? And I think this idea that we've all internalized that jobs are secure, but being self-employed is insecure is so baked in to our collective consciousness that we never really stop to question it. And I think that that keeps a lot of people trapped in having a job when they would rather start their own business because they are afraid of having a situation in their life or having a life in general that feels financially insecure. But I want to suggest that jobs aren't secure, and what they provide is not security, it's consistency. Here's what I mean. When you have a job, you know exactly how much money you're going to make in each paycheck. So they can tell you, here's the deal. You're going to work for us 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and we're going to pay you this much money. And you're going to get paid every 2 weeks on this day and this day. So they're telling you what you can count on. That lulls us, that consistency lulls us into a feeling of security. I can count on this. I can rely on it. I can make plans around it. That makes me feel safe. Certainty and knowing what's going to happen when it's going to happen does feel safe. Can't argue with that. However, in exchange for this feeling of safety they're providing you by giving you this consistency, they may be getting you to trade many hours of your life, your gifts, your skills, your talents, and you're going to apply them all to someone else's business, someone else's bottom line, making someone else rich. So you're maybe not making as much money or having the type of freedom that you would like to have in your life, and you are making that trade in order to get access to consistency. Y'all, the gardeners are back. If you've been around, you know this leaf blower happens. What I'm learning is that I love making videos on Wednesday afternoons, and apparently that's the time that the leaf blowers show up in my neighborhood. So I hope that you can still hear me. We're just gonna let this rock. I'm not gonna start over because I'm in a flow. We're gonna keep going and just surrender to the uncertainty of when the gardeners will show up. No, apparently it is certain. I do know it's Wednesday afternoons. I'm gonna work on this. We're gonna get it together. Thank you for bearing with me. So, consistency. They have tricked you into trading your life force energy, your gifts, your skills, your talents, and your earning potential. Because usually at a job, they're also telling you, this is how much money you can earn in this position at this job. This is the rate at which we give raises. This is the rate at which we give bonuses. And you're agreeing that this is the cap on your earning potential for as long as you're in this job at this company. And potentially for as long as you're in this job, period, because there may be an average salary cap for the position in general. Now, when you work for yourself, there is no salary cap besides whatever one you give yourself. There's no end to how much money you could potentially make. There is no restriction on the hours that you work or don't work. You could work in the middle of the night. You could work on Sundays. You could only work on Tuesdays. You can set your own business up to look like whatever you want. You can only wear pajamas. No one can ever tell you that you're wrong. You really get to do it however you want to do it. Now, you do have more responsibility and you're assuming more risk in exchange for that freedom. What you don't have at the beginning is certainty, as in, I know every month or every 2 weeks, I'm gonna get a check for this exact amount. And that makes us feel insecure. I don't know when the money's coming or how much money is going to come in. That can feel like insecurity. But it's not necessarily insecurity, it's just a lack of consistency. I'm saying all of this to say you can create consistent income in your business. You do this by creating the types of products that generate monthly recurring revenue. So that might be high ticket products that have a payment plan that spreads out over time, group programs that have payment plans that spread out over time, membership models that offer monthly installment payments. When you create products that have monthly recurring revenue built into the model, you can create consistent income for yourself. Now, I know a lot of people love pay in full packages. They love it when they get to post on Instagram, I had a $10,000 day or a $20,000 day. Usually what those days mean for a lot of people is that some people paid in full for a high ticket product. What I found for the way that my little nervous system is set up is that pay in fulls for a high ticket product are fun, but they actually make me a little bit anxious because now I feel like I'm in charge of spreading this money out over time and making sure it gets used properly. What I found that I prefer is payment plans. I would rather more of my customers pay me on a monthly recurring payment or subscription over time, because that allows me to look at that subscription plan and say, now I know for 4 months or 6 months or 12 months that I have this check coming in on this day every month for the foreseeable future. And now I can start creating plans for myself. I am able to create consistency in my own business if consistency is important for making me feel secure as a business owner. It's all about how we set up the products that we're selling, how we organize our product suite, and what opportunities we create for consistent revenue to come in. We don't necessarily need to be constantly bringing in new clients who are paying in full. It may be more accessible and feel better to you to create programs or products that allow people to pay on an installment or subscription basis so that we can create consistency and monthly recurring revenue for ourselves in our own businesses. So I want to submit to you that having your own business can feel just as consistent and therefore almost as secure, maybe not just as secure, but almost as secure as having a job working for someone else. But the benefit is you're never going to fire yourself. You're never going to lay yourself off to protect your own bottom line, and you're never going to cap your own income. And that feels like a pretty fun trade to me. So that's my thought. I would love to hear what you think about this and if this opened your mind or made you think about things in a different way. And if you want help growing your business, there are always opportunities to work with me. I even have a program coming up really soon that's helping people build group programs and courses. It's called One to Many. So if you are watching this before the start date of One to Many, which is October 9th, 2023, please join that. It's going to be really fun. You can also always join my business coaching membership, the Elemental Entrepreneurship Coven. That is one of the most affordable and accessible ways to get coaching from me and learn literally everything that I can possibly teach you about building a business up to 6 figures. And you're also always welcome to get in touch if you would like to work with me one-on-one. The links for all of that are in the show notes. Thanks for hanging out. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all the things. Okay, love you, bye.